Now, I would like to solve past adjustment related question in the partnership fundamental chapter. Past adjustment related question. So it starts with the NCERT numerical question 36 in the chapter. Partnership fundamental chapter, NCERT numerical question 36. Let me solve this question. The question given the detail that as per 31st March 2020, X, Y, Z earned a profit of 60,000. Same was distributed among them in the ratio of 3:1:1. It was subsequently discovered that under mentioned transactions were not recorded in the book. So there are three items, three transactions was not recorded, omitted. So the first one, interest on capital 5%, omitted. Interest on drawing amounting for X partner 700, Y partner 500, for Z partner 300, also omitted. Partner salary X 1000, Y 1500 per annum, this also omitted. At last, they have given a detail that the capital account of partner were fixed capital method followed. According to the fixed capital method, the balance was for X 1 lakh, for Y 80,000, for Z 60,000. Record the adjustment entry. So we have to make an adjustment entry. So whenever we are making an adjustment entry, only one journal entry will be passed. Single adjustment journal entry will be passed in order to rectify this transaction mistakes. So there are three transactions omitted. So interest on capital is it's a credit item. I mean, for capital, it is a credit item. Partner salary also for partner capital, it's a credit item. Interest on drawing for partner capital account, it is a debit item. These are the two credit items with respect to partner capital. One item, interest on drawing with respect to partner capital, debit item was omitted. So if you wanted to pass single adjustment journal entry, only one journal entry you are passing, thereby whatever the mistake happened in the capital account of the partner, only capital account you are adjusting or you are rectifying, thereby you are making correction in this three transactions, only one adjustment entry. Further, what we have to do is, in order to find out that adjustment entry amount, debit amount and credit amount, we have to prepare an adjustment table. So first step, we have to prepare an adjustment table. This is the adjustment table, where the adjustment table consists of like particular, then all the partner name X, Y, Z, the final column is total. So interest on capital 5% omitted. When interest on capital omitted means with respect to capital account of the partners, for all the three partners, 5% interest on capital was not recorded. That means there is a short credit on X, Y, Z capital account. So in order to rectify it in the adjustment table, we have to credit interest on capital. So interest on capital, we have to calculate on the capital of the partner. For X, it is 1 lakh. In 1 lakh, we have to find out 5%. For Y, 80,000, we have to find out 5%. So interest on capital, we have to credit, first thing. So we have to mention here like this, CR, credit. CR denote credit. So 1 lakh, if it is 5%, it's a mind calculation you can do, very simple, 5,000. And if it is 80,000, if it is 5%, then that will be 4,000. 60,000, it will be 3,000. Three partners, interest on capital, put together, the total will be 5, 4, 3, it is 12,000. Next one, Let us enter all the credit item first. Interest on capital as well as interest on salary, both are the credit item in the partner capital account. So salary. So this is also a credit item. And it is salary for X, it is 1000. For Y, it is 1500. And Z, there is no salary. Total, it is 2500. Next, it is the debit item, interest on drawing. So the amount itself they have given. For X, it is 700. For Y, it is 500. For Z, it is 300. So it is 7 plus 5 plus 3, it is 1500. Now, so first what we have done, interest on capital, there is a short credit, we have credited. Salary, there is a short credit in the capital account, we have credited. Interest on drawing, there is a short debit in the partner capital account, that we have debited. Next step, we have to find out the difference between the total of credit item and the total of the debit item. So let us assume this one is A, we will name it as A. This one we will name it as B. This one we will name it as C. Now find out the difference between A plus B minus C. So that is the, so for X, what is the difference? X, what we have to do, interest on capital and salary we have to add together, and with that the debit item we have to subtract. So 6000 minus 700, it is 5300. Here 4000 plus 1500, it is 5500. So minus 500, it is 5000. What we will do is all the subtracting item we will denote it in within the brackets. So that is the standard followed. From the total credit item, this is the amount we are going to subtract because this is the total debit item. 1500. Now for Z, 3000 minus 300, it is 2700. Now add all this total together. So 5000 plus 5000, 10,000 plus 2000, 12,000, 12,000, it is 13,000 total. That's mean now for X, 5300, for Y 5000, Z 2700, put together it is 13,000. Now the final net effect we have to find out mean actually what is the mistake they have done. Interest on capital omitted, partner salary omitted, interest on drawing also omitted. That's mean without appropriation they have distributed the profit. Without from the earned profit, interest on capital has to be appropriated. I mean, which has to be removed. Salary has to be removed. Final divisible profit only has to be distributed according to the given ratio 3:1:1. But they have distributed this much amount as per 3:2:1 without removing interest on capital, salary as well as interest on drawing. So therefore, this 13,000 they have distributed profit excessively. This wrong distribution is an excess, wrongly distributed. Excess. In order to rectify it or adjust it, what we have to do, we have to debit this amount according to their profit sharing ratio. 13,000 has to be Debited because it's a credit item, excess credit. If you wanted to correct it, debited. So profit wrongly distribution was 13,000. We will calculate for each partner. First for X, 13,000 was distributed as per the agreed ratio. 13,000 3 by 5 because the ratio is 3:1:1. So therefore, his share will be so 13,000 plus so the amount is 7,800. Y 13,000 that's also the same ratio 15,000 2,000. So this is what the wrong distribution that we have to debit it. So for X, it is 7,800. Y, it is 2,600. For Z also the same. Adding together, it is now net effect. So here, this is a credit item and this is a debit item. And again, the credit item is a debit item. Credit item. Debit item. So we have to find the difference. So 7,800 is the debit, 5,300 is the credit. So 2,500 there is a debit that have to debit in X capital account. And here it is 5,000 and 2,600, therefore 2,400. This is a credit because credit is higher. and here 2,700 minus 2,600 is 100. Again, this is credit is higher by 100. So that's all. Net effect on capital is 2,000. In order to make a single adjustment entry, the net effect 2,500, X capital account has to be debited, Y capital account has to be credited by 2,400, and Z capital account has to be credited by 100 rupees. So the single adjustment journal entry will be. This is the answer. You are expected to provide this answer, that is X capital account by 2,500, Y capital account 2,400, Z capital account narration, interest on capital, interest on borrowing, so the answer is X capital account debit by 2,500 and Y capital account credit 2,400, Z capital account credit by 100. So what does it show is, without providing capital, without providing salary, without charging interest on drawing, they have distributed the profit. Because of that, X was excessively credited by 2,500. Now it is rectified by debiting his capital account 2,500. Y was excessively debited by 2,400. Now it is rectified by crediting his capital account 2,400. And Z was Z was shortly credited by 100, that also credited. So with that, the question here. So whenever you wanted to prepare a past adjustment, make an adjustment table, then past adjustment journal entry.